I want to talk about, so this year, 12 seminars at the castle. And I mean, these things are no joke. I mean, it's 8 days, right? You're going, I mean, you work hard.
Yeah.
You're going all day, 8 hours of instruction. Then you got meetings at night for another 3 hours or 4
Correct.
hours. You're hosting dinner.
Correct.
I mean, it's a lot of work for you.
Correct.
You go dark. So, you know, I mean, I can't.
I'm up before them, and I go to bed, go to bed more than, later than everybody, but most of the people. But the first day, I said by the sixth or seventh day, you're going to be tired. And I won't be. I get more alive and more alive and more alive, and I do. I get more alive and more alive. By the sixth or seventh day, I mean, I'm more energetic or more psycho than I was the first day. Because the QLA seminar is like sex, it all comes at the end, okay? You know, all the points come together. All the dots are right in the last 5 or 6 or 7 hours. And so I'm more wound up about that because I know the better I present that, the higher the impact, the more it'll resonate. And, you know, occasionally, you know, I don't feel like that. But Alistair Cook, the great BBC presenter, told me 30 years ago when I first came here, being a high-performance professional is doing the greatest job when you don't feel like it. And so I drive myself.
12 seminars this year. All the kids are coming to your castle because they want to know how to get the fucking money. Right, Dan? Why don't you tell us?
Okay, well, I have a link on my site, free. How do you get the fucking money? It lists the 14 sources.
Will money solve my problems?
Huh?
Will money solve everyone's problems?
No.
Okay.
The only thing money will do, it'll allow you either to dig a deeper hole that you're already in, or somehow catapult you out of the hole. Okay, out of the hole. And and most of the kids that do it are able to get out of the hole.
How?
But part of the reason that they're in a hole is show me your friends, I'll show you your future, your family. When you're raised, the first 7 or 8 years of life is when self-esteem is built. Who you're around the first 7 or 8 years. Mom, maybe a dad if he's not working or not traveling, older sibling, a grandparent, right?
Yeah.
They know nothing about training high-performance people, okay?
Very low probability they're high performance.
Correct, low probability. Now, if you're Steffi Graf and Andrew Agassi, and they're your parents, and there's a high probability you can be a world-class athlete. But other than some examples like that. And then after you've built that...
Nobody wants to hear that.
No, I know that.
Like you told the whole premiere of the $50 billion man that your parents fucked you up, and that's the reason why you're all low performance. You should have, you know, drained down your mama's leg instead. But nobody wants to hear that.
No, I know they don't. Doesn't make it not true. Doesn't make it not.
Okay. So if people can accept that, then they can move to the next step,
correct.
which is how can I fix
correct.
it?
And then so now you're adolescent, teenager. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Most of us, when I say us collectively, not me, most of us are attracted to people that are like us because we fit in. We don't want to be a sore thumb either on the upside or the downside. I've seen kids, looking back in hindsight, that were high performance but wanted to hang out like with the hoods. Right. Or the greasers, they used to call them, I think. You know, and this guy's got 170 IQ, ultimately went to Stanford or MIT, and he's hanging around. They used to comb their hair in ducktails back in my day. I don't even know exactly what that means, but the hair comes down anyway. And then he winds up being a medical doctor from Stanford. Okay. You know, but he went through that phase because he wanted to fit in. So we're attracted to people that we're more in their and our comfort zone together. What QLA teaches is to teach you how to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And, you know, most people don't want that.
So simple to say, so difficult to do.
Oh, amen.
Because subconsciously, your brain is always trying to get you comfortable, and it will tell you any story as to why you shouldn't go do that. I don't have the money, I just got married, I just got divorced, I just got kids, a Brexit, blah, 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 blah. It's constantly trying to convince you not to take the risk.
Correct. And the irony is that you can always come up with a reason. And then once you're successful, whoever said it's hard to get successful, but it's harder to stay successful, was some sort of genius, because it is. Because now are you going to be a one-trick fuck? Did you do it one time? You know, was it just by accident? So I'll sit on my assets, and I'll covet my assets, and I'll do everything humanly possible to play not to lose instead of playing to win.